So today I wanted to share something that I was really excited to start doing, and I just wanted to show a unique way that some of you can add a little touch to your cards, your gift ribbon, your wine bottles, and other things with this quick video on how to melt your own wax initial or the gift receiver, their initial, and I just wanted to share a unique way to wrap your gifts this holiday season. So let's get started. For this project, you are going to need one of the stamp kits. Now, you can order the A through Z, the whole kit. I posted the link below from Amazon because that's where I got this one from. Amazon's like my favorite. You get the Prime and everything is free shipping because everything is so high with shipping. But the reason that I chose to do this is because I just added the letters to Santa on my Etsy store, and I wanted to do it with really nice, expensive, heavy paper that was vintage looking, that felt like it was authentic. I didn't want to do the cheap ones because everyone is doing those, and I am going to add a digital download just so that I can customize with the child's name, where they live, and maybe an item from Santa's that people can print off so that it's not as expensive. But for those that really wanted to have the authentic looking, I wanted to have that. So I have two little kits, one with a letter from Santa and then a certificate, and then one where on Christmas Eve you can write a reply after the child leaves one for Santa. And I also include little reindeer food. So if anyone's interested in the Santa letters, those are below in the description box. And for those of you, I keep getting the message, I don't see the description box. If you are clicking on my videos from either my business page or my personal page on Facebook, you are still in Facebook. You're not on the browser. So what you have to do is look on the upper right hand corner. You're going to see three little dots. You click on that and it's going to say open in browser or Safari or whatever it is that your server provides. You click on that, and when you go over, it's going to go actually to the browser. You're going to be on YouTube, and if you scroll down, you'll see the description box and all the links are there for these things. Okay, so here is what got me started, because I said, well, I want everything to be authentic, so I got the nice authentic envelopes to match, and I don't want to show you the whole envelope because this is actually going to a child and I don't want to show the address, but I wanted to put the official Santa seal. And what I thought was really cool is Sandy and Santa, both S. So it's going to be perfect for me for whatever I want to do, like if I want to seal an envelope with the S on it. So that's what got me searching. So I went to Amazon, my favorite place in the world when you have Prime. And I keep telling all of you, if you have the medical card or you have the EBT card and you have proof, you can get Prime for $5.99, which means free shipping, which is so awesome. So anyway, I love books that are like to hold stuff in. I love books as it is, but I love books where you can put things inside. And this has a little tie on the side. So for this particular one, yes, the link is below if you want to order this one. I just thought this was so cool to have everything you need right here. So these little tea light candles, they're okay, and you can buy, I believe, a set of 10 or 12 at Dollar Tree. So you can replace these easily. But it comes with the little spoon that you're going to melt your wax. It comes with the 3 different color waxes, and it comes with your stamp. So what I did, because I had so many, see, there's the S. So I'm going to show you how to use this, and I came up with an easy way. And when I ordered this, I wanted to do these little wax stars. So I included the link for that in the description as well. And the reason I chose these are because I wasn't real sure how you would do this. And I still don't really, I mean, there's a lot of videos on it, but the way I'm doing it, I feel is much, much easier with these little dots. And if you're only doing one, then okay, fine, you'll probably be able to do it. But I want to show you my way of doing it, and I'll show you the way that they tell you to do it, which I think takes too long. So, with these little tea lights, okay, I might have to open, no, let's see if I can get this one lit. So what you do is you're going to light your little tea light, okay? And I'm going to put the camera down so you can see. Let's see if we can see my little candle. There's my candle, okay? Which I don't know how well that's going to work because I used it already. So let me open my new one up so that you can really see how to do this. And I have this here for a reason, because I want to show you something. Okay, so I have 2 envelopes here. One is going an actual card that I'm going to ship out. So a lot of people do these on Christmas cards. You can do them on gifts, and that's why I have my little coasters here, because I want to show you how you can add a little embellishment there. So let's light this tea light, and then I'm going to show you the way I like to do it. Okay, so they do have other ones that is like a little tea light dish, and you push it underneath it, and then you would put your spoon on top of it. So I did not get that one, but I included it in the description below in case you might be interested in that one. So this is what you do. You hold it over the flame, okay, and you take your wax like this, and you hold it up against here, because this spoon is going to get extremely hot, and it's not real fast when you see it's already starting to melt. But I don't want to sit here and do this like this for all these Santa letters. So I thought there's got to be a quicker way, and you have to have quite a bit in order to pour it on so that you can make your stamp. So I just want to show you, and some of you might agree with me. So now it's already melting. So once this is hot and you put your little pellets in there, like the ones I bought, you may like that much better. So I don't believe I have enough yet. You need enough to make a full circle. Okay, so it is melting. I'm going to show you what it looks like in 1 second. See, so see how it melted in there? Can you see that? Okay, so we're going to pour it on here. See, we don't have enough. See, this is what I mean. This is why I don't care for this, because I guess you can cut a little bit off, but I'm going to show you my way in 1 minute, because I was messing with it and I'm like, I just don't like the way this is working. So you could actually put a little dab and then try to pour it out. Okay, but see, now I'm getting the string and everything, and that's what I didn't like about these. Now, some of you might be a lot better with this than I am. I just don't care to do it this way. When you see my way, you might be like, oh, I like that way much better too. So here is, where's the stamp at? Here's the stamp. When you do your stamp, you also want to make sure that you're holding your letter right. So when you go to stamp on it, see, I didn't have enough wax. Okay, but you can see the S on there? I didn't have enough wax. So now I'm going to show you my way of doing it. And I think it is a much, much better way. I don't want to put this down yet because I don't want it to be in my case like this. Okay, so what I decided to do was, you can get these little candles like this at Dollar Tree. We're going to light this candle. And you want it to be about that size in circumference, because, I'm going to show you real quick, is you're going to take your little spoon, and when you put it on here, it rests right on there, and you don't even have to hold it. That was what I was trying to do without having to buy that extra kit. So now all you have to do is, these little pellets, you just put one on there, lean it against there, and let it melt. So now you could be working on something at the same time that it's melting. So once this is fully melted, 1 is enough. 1.5 is kind of better, and it just depends. Like if you're doing a wedding, or if you have a bunch of Christmas cards and you want to add maybe 2 pellets in there, or start one and add a half a pellet and then pour it on. So I'm going to show you another, but it does seal the envelope. So if you wanted to do, you know, something, it does seal it. So even though I didn't have enough wax on there, it's sealed. So that's why I wanted to do it this way, because you can see that there's enough wax and it actually pressed the indentation really far down. So it's almost done. And once it gets going and it's really hot, it melts really, really fast. And they have them in all different colors. You don't only have to do them in red. So the whole alphabet would be really fun to do different things. And you'll notice that when it does melt, it's just like a wax liquid in there. Okay, so we're going to do our card in 1 minute. I already have it signed and sealed, and I just thought it would be fun to do it with all of you to show you how this works. And it's almost melted, and then I'm going to show you another thing that you can do. Okay, so we're just about done, and I'm going to pour this on my practice. So this is where you estimate how much you want on there. So while I have that there, I'm going to add another little pellet. And I'm going to take my stamp and make sure I'm right side up. And did you see how all the wax just came around? Now you know you might have enough, but I don't know if I got enough on the other side, so it might have oozed out. So it is a hit or miss in practice. That's why I say just get some plain envelopes, and you want to hold it just a few seconds until the wax completely dries. And now, see, if I would have pushed it more center, I would have gotten it on there a little bit better, but that one is least better. And not only that, I like the color of these little red pellets better than I do the deep red. So it just depends. But I put the pellet link below before. I just thought that this was really, really fun for the holidays. So now we are actually going to just go forward with it, and we are going to, I'm actually going to take a pair of scissors. I'm going to cut one of these in half because I want to make sure that I have enough to do this, because I don't want to ruin my card now. So I want to make sure, and it's melting really fast because now we're on a roll with it, this spoon being heated. Just be careful. What I did was I grabbed it with a paper towel to wipe it out because I wanted to put it away in my little kit, and it's super duper hot. So don't touch that spoon. Make sure that you don't touch it with your fingers because it is really, really hot. Okay, so let's see now. I just want to make sure that my second piece of wax is really melted, and now we have more than enough. And then I'm just going to give you a few ideas. So what you can do is you can do cards, you can do gifts. So say, for instance, you have the A through Z, and you want to put their gift card, and you want to put the initial, like their first initial on the gift card with their name next to it. So just some fancier things that you might want to do this holiday. You can take some napkins, and you can put a piece of fat ribbon around it, and then just use a little bit of hot glue on the backside, and then put one of these right on the front of the napkin with their initial on it. So there's a few ideas that you can do with this. So now I'm going to just pour the wax on here. I feel that, and now I have more than enough. Do you see how it looks like it's much more of a little dot than what we've had so far? So I'm just going to let that go. And I'm going to put my spoon back up there and rest it. And now I'm going to make sure my S is upright. So make sure when you go to press it. And now we're just going to go right in the center, and we're going to go straight down with it. And we're going to hold it. Now this time, I think I may have gotten it, because if you can see, I'm going to show you in 1 second. I can't pick it up, but we got more of the rim this time. So it looks like it went all the way around, and 1.5 was more than enough. Okay, so now you want to make sure that it's kind of dry. And it came out perfect. So it's 1.5. Okay, so that sealed my little card, and you just kind of have to make sure that you're right in the center when you press down on that stamp. Okay, so this is all ready to go. All I have to do is address it now, and I have to send it out. So now what I wanted to show you is what you could do real quickly. These are our little coasters. We've made some of these on my YouTube channel with all our different little designs, and all those links are below. So what we're going to do is we are going to add our half a pellet and our full pellet. We're going to let that melt. So see how this rim of this candle is just perfect for this to sit on here. So that's why I like this much better. So I am going to put this back, and it's not saying that I won't ever use these. Like, these might be nice if I'm only doing one, and you might actually just take a little knife and cut this as you're doing it, so that you can actually put it in the bowl rather than like have it drip. I'm not crazy about this part of it. I love this part because this is so easy. And again, you get everything in your little kit, but you can purchase these separate in different colors. Okay, so these, I just think they're just nice, they're convenient, and there's quite a few in here. I'm not sure, there might be 100 in there. So it's almost melted, but what we're going to do is we're just going to take a simple piece of ribbon. Okay, so say for instance I wanted to give these to someone for a gift. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to take this around to the back side, figure out how much I need, and I'm going to cut it. So I just wanted to give you guys a few ideas on what you can do with this. Okay, so we're just going to even this up. And I'm just going to take a little hot glue to glue this. Now make sure that you don't hit your actual gift with hot glue because you don't want a problem. Okay. And you can see I kind of got it a little over, but this is just an example. And you got to hold it because it's going to come up on you. So this does kind of bleed through. So you got to watch what exactly you're doing with it. So for instance, if you're going to do napkins, what I would do is I would take and do my stamp on the ribbon first before you stamp it with the napkin underneath it. So say for instance this is our napkin, I should have taken this, if this was napkins in here, this part here, I would put my stamp in the center and then glue this on because you don't want the wax to go through onto your napkin. Okay, so if I was going to give this as a gift, I can do it just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take our melted wax. It's all ready to go. We're going to put it right on the center here. Okay, we got a nice little dot there of wax. So it's perfect. And we're going to make sure our S is upright. So say for instance you were making these for someone as a gift. We're going to press down, and you wanted to put their initial on it, or maybe you're making initial coasters and you wanted to add their initial to the top. This is a nice way to do it. So say for instance you're having a bridal shower and you get some really pretty ribbon and you put your initial on it, so that's something else that you can do. So I just thought that there was so many things you can do. You can take a bottle and you can put the ribbon like a crisscross, like a like a scarf, how you crisscross a scarf, but you would do it on a wine bottle, and on the side where it's straight, you can put this little thing there too. So we are going to lift up, and there you have it. So there you put the little S on there. Now my S could have been straighter, but that's what you have to watch when you're doing this. But still, right in the center is their initial or your initial, and it just makes a new way to do something without a bow. So I just wanted to share this quick video with all of you, and I'm hoping that some of you might have some fun with this. Now, when you go to clean this up, make sure if you're going to just wipe it clean with a paper towel the way I do it, that you have enough paper towel where you don't burn yourself. You most certainly want to clean it while it's still hot like this, because you don't want your next wax, if a different color, to be mixed in with your colors. So now is the perfect time to clean it. So I'm just going to put it aside until I am ready to put all this back and away. And again, everything that you need is in here along with your spoon when you're done, and then you just tie it up and you can put it away. So I just wanted to show this fun idea with all of you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye now.